this sweater has a zipper in the front, and I've done some preliminary work. I haven't sewn the zipper in yet. I've basted it in place. Now, the prep work that I do for a zipper, because zippers are inelastic and knitting fabric is elastic, is the first thing I do is on the right side of the neckline I pick up an edge all the way around, and then from the wrong side I turn and bind off purlwise. And what that does is it provides a bind off edge that you can see here. You can see the chain stitch along here. There's the row I picked up. And what that does is a bound off edge is tighter than regular stitches, so it's going to provide a bit more stability. Now, I always sew my zippers in by hand because I am a real klutz on a sewing machine, and I do not want to take the chance that I might have to take it out and really disrupt my fabric. So I have basted this in, and where I'm going to be sewing it when I actually sew it is I'm going to be sewing it right next to the teeth, so that when it's zipped up it's going to look like this. Now, I've positioned my zipper so that it's at the very top, and I don't know why I did that. It just worked out that way. You could have it where there's a bit of fabric extending, but this is what I did. And so the first thing I'm going to do in preparation to sewing this thing down is I'm going to tack those things flat, and I'm going to use sewing thread that I went to the fabric store to match. And then how I'm actually going to sew it in is I am going to bring my needle up in the center of the stitch, and I am going to use that as my guideline. I'm going to use a running stitch and sew, insert up and down into the center of each of those bound off stitches, and it will be virtually invisible when it's done. So that's how I put in a zipper. If you have a better way, give it a try.